flustered. Okay, hi. It was an amazing stream. Oh, good. What did you get up to? Oh, hey, Ultimate Pumpkin Pie and Spirit Bear Grove. Let's see. Thank you for your follow. And Cola Cats, thank you for the follow. My goodness. I don't know what prompted that, but that was very kind. And Claire Burr, did you just get a sub? Did Reaganation? What happened? Courtesy of Reaganation. Well, thank you, Reaganation. Pie. Yes, Pie is here. So, hi everybody. My name is Casey. We're gonna be doing warm-up streams. I wasn't quite ready. I just turned on the, Oh no, you guys can't hear me because there's an ad. Oh my gosh. Well, whoops. Whoops, ad. So good at Twitch, guys. So good at Twitch. I'm a real pro, let me tell you what. I know exactly what I'm doing at all times here on Twitch. And we're always professional. Oh, well, if you aren't stuck in an ad and you can hear me, hello. Hello. Good to have you guys. I'll go ahead and say hi to the folks who are in chat. I don't even know if the Raiders can see me, guys. What is Twitch? How does anything work? I don't know. We're supposed to be doing horses today. I literally just turned on the stream. I was running a few minutes late because I had to go back to my apartment when I started out coming here because I forgot something, so... Anyway, I'm already frazzled. I've just been in the studio 10 minutes and I'm already frazzled, so I hope you guys are doing well. We did sharks last week. I know these are not horses. I'm not a liar, I promise. All's good that ends well. I still have no idea who can hear me. It says there's 1 minute and 3 seconds of ads left, so... yeah, have a good one. Thank you again, Spirit Bear Grove. Are you an artist? I didn't even see. I'd love to see if you have any links you want to share to art if you are an artist before you run. I'd love to see it. But I also just don't understand what's happening. So give me 1 second to scroll up and see if I missed anything. Let's see. Derpy Derg! I love your name and thank you for the follow. I don't know if you can hear me either. And Claire, you are in the chat. Thank you. Okay. Scrolling. Begin the stream. Yes, I'm trying. A bear. Well, if you have art, if you're an artist, as long as it's work safe, I'd love to see. But if you gotta run, no worries. I will snoop around on your page here in a second and see if I can find something. An appointment. Go run to the appointment. I don't see art, but it's possible. Let's see if I can find some art. Oh, how is everybody today? Hey Maze, by the way, thanks for being here. And Outernet, thank you for those very generous bits right off the bat. Really appreciate you. Looks like they were doing maybe some more paint. I don't know, Warhammer painting, perhaps? I don't know. If anyone has information, please tell me. But either way, it's great to have you, and I'm glad you stream it well. Okay. And Smorf, hello, how are you? I just pulled these sharks up to show the Raiders what I was about to do, even though it's not going to be shark themed today. It's definitely going to be horse themed. So let me make a horse one. Oh wait, no, I do need that one because it is July. Sorry, I'm all frazzled. That caught me off guard. Weird sharks. Okay. Today we'll be doing horses. It is Celebrate the Horse Day today, apparently. And I like to find random excuses to draw animals, so that's what we're doing today. Plus, I think horses are a really good thing to study if you are somebody who wants to get better at like drawing animals or creature design or anything. And they're a really good one. They're tough. We'll be looking at anatomy first, and then we will jump into some actual sketching from reference. How is everyone's day going, by the way, as I continue getting set up here? I hadn't done any of my social posts yet, so you'll have to pardon me for a second, but... Oh no, we're having a day where my Cintiq's not working. That's extremely exciting. Oh, phew, okay. Like, those days are super rare. I would be surprised if my Cintiq had trouble. For now, we're just gonna have this horse here. I promise we will make a horse that looks like a better horse, but, horses! Okay, let me catch up on chat while I find some references. Okay, whew. And also my chat is broke. I'm doing okay, Ultimate Pumpkin Pie. I'm a little frazzled, obviously, but, you know, that's not really that new. Yeah. 3 Pioneer, welcome on in. Thank you for popping by. You paint minis. Cool. I'll see if I can pull some up. Yeah. Go do your your appointment. I don't want you to be late. I'll pull up and show some of your minis. Your bad drawings. These are not that. Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, wait a minute. What are you talking about? I haven't drawn anything yet. Well, this one's not very good. So let me explain a little bit about that. Actually, you know what? Stick around. We'll talk about it in just a second, because I usually explain what that mantra is. We'll talk about it. Are you an artist as well, 3 Pioneer? Yanni, how are you? Good to see you. Your internet. Oh no. You need to nap. Go take a nap, Claire. Yeah, I think Danny's streaming later today, right? So it's gonna be a long day for you. Chris, right? Don't feed the fire there. Place is letting her true equestrian self to flourish. Guys, if you want to draw horses today, click the link at the top of chat. Wait, what does that say? What is going on? I'm so confused. My little pin thing went away and I don't know why. Okay. Anyway, Twitch is confusing. There's a link at the top of chat if you want to draw horses with me and you're not sure where to start. What I'm going to do is start off with like I said, anatomy study. I'm trying to remember which one we did last time. I do not remember. But, let's just do this one. I bet we did this one before. I probably chose that. This one looks helpful. If you go to my equine section, I've got a few different anatomy references pinned. Feel free to go grab your own, but I'll be drawing from this one. This is a Przewalski's horse, so it's not your standard horse. It's going to be a little more donkey-ish, I suppose. But still helpful. Still helpful. You found Bear painting miniatures who was about to rate someone who rated them. Oh, you suggested me, Claire? Well, thank you. Thank you. Let's pull up some minis. Yours also imploded. Okay. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, 3 Pioneer. You just told me to say Pioneer. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. I might forget, so I apologize in advance if I forget. Oh, he's not. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was tomorrow or today. He probably did say Tuesday, Claire. Twitch is confusing, Raycodactylus. Thank you. How are you guys doing, by the way? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, not till Wednesday. Okay, cool. Well, then never mind. Enjoy the vacation, and thanks for being here. All right. I'm all frazzled. Hold on. Let me figure out what I'm doing with my life. You know, just like right now. We're gonna figure it out right now. Okay, we'll just start with this anatomy drawing. I'm gonna get overwhelmed looking at pictures. I don't know if you guys have been to my Pinterest page that has horses, but there's a lot of them in there. So we'll see what I end up doing. Hey Vickman, how you doing? Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. Hold on. B. Ouch. Okay, there we go. Nope. Oh my gosh, why is... Why? I can't get it to stop selecting. Somebody please help. There we go. My goodness. You're also very frazzled. Well, we can just join the frazzled club today. I'm like tired and already heat exhausted. And it's hot in the studio. It's gonna be a hot day here. Hoping that my AC doesn't give out. We're off to a rolling start here. So I apologize to anyone who came in on the raid expecting anything like professionalism, but unfortunately, that's just not what you get here. Which is best? Horse girl in denial. My goodness me. Andrea! Oh, Andrea Noart! Hello! How are you? It's so good to see you. You're getting... So if I am getting a sense of landscape, Casey is a horse who draws horses. for sure knows that Harvey Dent is Two-Face. Yeah, keep taking notes, Claire. The lore behind anything to do with me here on Twitch is very complex and doesn't make sense, and changes a lot, and is also way more interesting than anything I actually am in life. So we'll just go with that. Yeah. Furious note taking. That is the funniest emote. Oh my gosh, I love that. How are you doing, Andrea? It's good to see you. While you join the Frazzle Club, yeah, come on in. Come on in. Were you at FWA 24? Probably not, because I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say I was not there. If it's a convention of some kind, I have not done a convention since 2019. I would like to do one maybe next year. I had kind of thought about doing a con this year, but if it's a furry con, I've never been to one of those. Did we give a shout? We gave a shout out to the person that rated us. I can't remember. You guys, everything is so sudden. If we didn't get a shout out, could we do that really fast? I don't remember if we did. It is a con. It was huge. Oh, okay. Well, then I missed it all. As usual, I am the last person to know about things, and I miss a lot of things. Taken care of. Okay, thank you, Maze. I figured you had, but I just wanted to make sure. I'm already behind. How's that happening? Bickman, am I a horse girl? Nay, I say. Bickman, I appreciate you. You know what you get because of that. You get some cheese. You have to have cheese for good cheesy jokes. We do like those around here, by the way. So if you're not a fan of cheesy jokes, this may not be the stream for you. Just letting you know. Just putting it out there. You may not have a good time. Let's see. Let's see. Want to see the newest ones? I think I have, but listen, I love emotes. So if anyone has a cool new emote they want to share, please feel free. I don't think we have any new emotes. I think I finished one maybe last week. All I did last week was like put white outlines around some of my emotes. So I think these are... Oh, you know what? I did the cozy emote. That one's new. I should put a white outline around this one, but I just don't want to reanimate it. I'm so lazy. So it's just going to stay that way. You're good. You're having a busy morning, Andrea. Well, Andrea No Art, I'm glad that you're choosing to spend some of your busy morning here with me. Thank you for being here. Flattered. Flattered to have anybody in here. You guys, oh, by the way, because Raga's not here, at least I don't think so yet, she'd want me to make sure you guys know that we are doing a Make Casey Play a Game Bits of Cheese fund. If anybody has bits of cheese you want to donate to that. We have a couple of chatters who've been very adamant that they want to play a video game with me. So if that sounds like fun to you, I was talking to Science Streams the other day. He kind of talked me down a little bit about being afraid of Game Twitch as much. I'm like, okay, maybe Game Twitch isn't as scary as I thought it was. I don't know. I don't know why I feel that way. I just kind of do still. But we have a new bot that will hopefully help with any kind of badness that could come, and hopefully it will be fine. So if you would like to watch me very nervously dip my toes into the waters of Game Twitch, this is definitely not something I would do normally on stream. We try to keep this pretty much an art stream. But if that's something that interests you, feel free to donate some bits of cheese. If you have nothing else to spend your bits of cheese on, it'd be a good thing to donate to. I also have some print and sticker redeem rewards, sketch rewards, so if you lurk on stream, if you're new here and you are a lurker on Twitch, why not lurk here? It helps me out and I appreciate it. And to say thank you for the lurks, I have little redeems. Give you guys stuff in the mail if you want, or just like sketch redeem. Anyway, that's what we do around here. Oh, and you know what? Since I told Pioneer that I would explain this right here, let me do that before I get going down too many rabbit holes of the rambling. I decided to... I'm already doing it, I'm sorry. Squirrel. I decided to change one of my tags to chatty because I do talk a lot, and I don't know if that'll be good or bad, so we'll see. It seemed to be... There's not very many active art tags. So if anyone has like tag suggestions, I don't know. I don't really know if people use tags on Twitch. Yeah, anyway, so the reason it says get the bad drawings out is that the whole point of these warm-up sketches is to just kind of force yourself to practice or to go to the art gym, as we've been saying. You know, it's kind of like how people don't like going to the gym and they need accountability buddies to make sure they get there. You guys are kind of my accountability buddies to make sure I actually draw from reference and do studies. I haven't been doing them as much as I need to until I started streaming them, and now I'm actually doing them more times probably than I've ever done in my life, just because we have this stream series. And so I just kind of invite people to join me if you want. This is like your opportunity to do that art thing you always say you want to do to get better, and that we all know we need to do to get better, but we oftentimes just don't do. So yeah, I'm kind of being a little too detailed here on these bones. I don't know why, I just wanted to look at them a little more closely. I'm hoping this is a scientifically accurate drawing. I tend to want to draw from actual bones rather than drawings of bones, because I feel like you just never know how precise something is, and especially with all the computer-generated stuff out there, it's just really hard to know when something is accurate. But anyway, what I like to do is I say get the bad drawings out, because the whole idea is that it takes 1,000 bad drawings before you can make a good drawing of something. So this is like the journey of 1,000 doodles, right? So it starts with the first bad drawing. So that's what this is. I'm trying to just like embrace the idea of failing publicly on Twitch. It's very scary for, I mean, probably a lot of people. But like, especially, I don't know. I talk to a lot of artists on Twitch, and I know I'm not alone in this. Like, we're all a little bit nervous to make a bad drawing, you know, like on stream. It makes you feel like you're failing somehow, or you're like, people are gonna like unfollow you, or I don't know, or like not be interested in anything anymore if it's like, oh well, this person clearly doesn't know what they're talking about. So it's kind of a reminder for myself, is like, this is what we're trying to do. Like, we're trying to get through the bad drawings. Like bad drawings are good, because that means I'm getting closer to being better the next time. So it's for me, but it's also for anybody out there who is nervous about participating in this, because it's also like a community draw along thing, where we have a Discord. You can type !Discord, and we have a warm-up art section. So if you'd like to participate and start your journey of 1,000 bad drawings to get to some good stuff, it's a fun hobby. You don't have to make it like a career or anything, but if you've always wanted to learn how to draw, or if you're just looking to like add a new skill set to your repertoire, why not start with drawing? It's fun. It keeps your brain active. What you're really doing is teaching yourself to observe. So you're really just training your observation eye when you draw. And especially when you do this kind of drawing, that's kind of most of what's happening here, is you're just teaching your brain how to look more over here. Like, oh, it's not on top, whoops. How to actually see, rather than just draw what you think you see or what you remember seeing from looking at something before. And the more times you do that, the more you're going to kind of reinforce in your brain what things actually look like, so that when you do go to make an imaginative drawing, or like a creature design or a character design or something, you're going to be able to think back like, oh, I remember the shape of the teeth here when I did that horse skull. That was really cool. Maybe I can incorporate that into this design somehow. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I know it's like a really long and rambly way to answer or to respond, I guess, to that bad drawings situation up there. But that's the whole idea. Hope it makes sense. And if you'd like to join, like I said, feel free to draw along at home or at work. And feel free to drop your drawings in the Discord if you'd like to, or in the chat. Chat is fine too. Just make sure that it is work safe, whatever reference you are drawing from. Otherwise, I can't show it on stream. I do try to be a family-friendly, work-safe streamer, all that good stuff. And also, I just realized I had paused my chat on accident, so hold on, let me fix that. Normally, I don't quite go this detailed with the bone studies. I'm mostly usually just trying to look for, like, form, proportion, that kind of thing. Trying to make sure that, all my lines kind of line up here. But today I decided to do a little more in depth. Something I want to point out too that I think a lot of people who've never looked at a horse skeleton before may not realize, but horses have tailbones. A lot of times when I see people draw horses, they make it look like it's just hair coming out of the rear end of the animal, but it's actually, there's like a little tail. It goes down to the bone, goes down to about right here, It's there's a structure underneath that. So you can think about stuff like that when you go to draw the horse, Okay. Anyway, I am a million years behind on chat somehow. Whoops. Paleo Ken, hello. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. I am going to post online really fast because I forgot to do that. So I need to go post on like Twitter and stuff. Also, I just realized I drew this foot way too long. Holy cow. Both of these feet are way too long. What the heck? Whatever. Okay. And Vale, how you doing? Doing some cooking, so no typing? Oh, well, thank you for being here, Vale. I appreciate you. In spirit, whenever a mammal is mentioned that needs a beak and wings. Well, I mean, the horse kind of looks like it has a beak. Let's see. Go take your nap. Am I frozen? Oh no, was I frozen? Well, I don't know. Am I unfrozen now? Oh, thank you, Bigman, for contributing to the game fund. Did a weird crash? I thought maybe you could help me out with... Oh. Andrea, oh no, I hate the tech issues. No good. No good. Gaming on Twitch? Who does that? I know, right? Raycodactylus? I know. I've heard there's like this weird tiny corner of Twitch that likes to play video games, so I figured I'd join them maybe. I don't know, I was actually not really super gung-ho about it, but chat keeps asking, so that's why we did the Bits of Cheese fund. Oh my gosh, we're already halfway there. We're about halfway there, guys, so... you'll have a chance to donate 2,000 bits, I think, per stream. And I do 2 streams a day on Monday and Wednesday, so hopefully that gives enough time for everybody to raise the funds if you'd like to do it. I am going to be out of town next Monday and possibly Tuesday, though, so keep that in mind. Gaming Twitch is scary. Okay, thank you, Andrea. No, all right, see, now I'm back. It is scary. We're going to see Toxic Gamer Casey. Oh, no. I don't think so. Let's see. 50% complete. Hey, look at you guys go. You did it. Yeah, I know, right? You've dabbled in the gaming. It is lively. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. Have a great time zone, Claire. Yes, have a good nap. Succumb to the peer pressure. Well, I mean, I'm letting you guys decide whether or not you want me to be pressured into this. There's 10 days left. There's 10 days left. I know Raga is nervous. Oh, hey, Raga. Speaking of Raga. How you doing? You've been told just chatting can help you expand your audience. Yeah, no, I did just chatting one time when I first started just because I was switching from drawing to doing some like update stuff. And I was like, well, I guess if people just want to hang out, I can stream. I was in there for like maybe 10 minutes and I just felt weird about it. Like, I'm not going to go into detail about it. Anyway, I probably won't do that again. We'll see. Especially being like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Just like being a female on Twitch, I don't want to attract a certain type of attention, I guess. That's all I'll say about that. Help, your host is bad. It's okay. It's okay. Remember, Smurf. That's what we want. Good job. You did it. See, look. See, Smurf. You did it. You did the first one. You got to keep going. Do some more. Do some more bad drawings. Because the sooner you get through the bad drawings, the faster you're going to get to the drawings you want to be making. So that's good. That's a positive thing. See, that's what I'm trying to teach myself too. So. Don't worry. Get to Nick and it looks bad. It's okay. The eraser tool exists for a reason. Becoming a musician was a really similar path. Okay, nice. You know, I've been kind of dipping my toes into music art lately too. And music Twitch. Guys, I am a little sleep deprived. If I say weird sounding stuff today, please just give me a break. I apologize. Gosh. Yeah, not a pro. Sorry, are you a musician as well then, Pioneer? I see you there, Raga. Hello. Exactly, Andrea. Yeah, there's things that you notice about the animal when you look at the skeleton that you wouldn't really notice otherwise. Now, to be fair, this is a Przewalski's horse, or a Eurasian steppe horse, or a Mongolian horse. They have a lot of different names. This one's calling it a Zungarian horse. But basically, this is like a more primitive animal. If we were to be drawing an actual, like a thoroughbred or something, it would have longer, probably different proportions, like longer legs. But we're still going to get the basics here. Going to go donkey. Yeah, do it. Go do it. Let's see. And yeah, we'll talk about how to fix the bad drawings or just start a new one, you know? plenty of good non-toxic gaming communities. That's what I keep being told, especially if you've already spent time building up your own non-toxic. Yeah, I do really love the people who hang out with me here, and thank you to those old and new who are here today. And I don't want to ruin that. I guess that's part of why I'm nervous about it. Like, I don't want this to become a place where it's just not fun to hang out. So anyway. Yeah, I might be opening commissions this summer sometime as soon as I finish my portfolio submission process, which is in process at the moment. It's something I'll be hopefully getting to after stream today. But I can show you, since you haven't been here before, and I know there's probably a few other people still lurking from the raid. This is the stuff I normally do on Twitch, so if you come back this afternoon, it'll likely be this kind of stuff. Sorry, I think this music's really loud. Hold on. There we go. So normally this is sort of what I'm working on when I'm on Twitch, but you know, we do warm-up streams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I did mention that if I got to 1,500 followers, we would do a 5-day-a-week warm-up stream session. So that might be coming up next month. We'll see. We'll see. I'm already getting close, which is crazy. But yeah, once I hit this follower goal, I'll set up a time to do that. It's more basal. Exactly, Chris, right? Yeah, it's like a more primitive horse. Yep. Exactly. So we might do 5. I'll just have to find a schedule. The problem is my work shifts at my day job are kind of rough for doing 5 days of streams, but I'll talk about it later once we get there. So gaming Twitch doesn't exist. Exactly, Raga. If there is a bad part of Twitch, I guess it's just chatting. Is it? I don't know. You guys tell me what parts of Twitch to avoid. You've never found gaming Twitch scary from a viewer standpoint. Okay, it's a very large ecosystem full of different types of communities. Well, that's good, Ultimate Pumpkin Pie. Yeah, if you guys know of any nice gaming communities, if you wanna tell them about me when I game, I would just love if anybody I don't want to like force anybody to hang out with me ever, but I am a little nervous about it. So if anyone happens to know of a community that's on the day that I do game, it will probably be on a Sunday because that's my only day off. I really try to do work on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. I don't want to get distracted playing a game because then I know I'll go too long. But Sundays, I have no schedule. Sundays are always wide open, so that would be the easiest day for me to stream that. But yeah, if you guys know of any non-toxic game communities that stream on Sunday that want to come hang out or something, I don't know. I'm just nervous. I've just seen so many bot raids and hate raid stuff. Oh, Allure, I love your name. It's so pretty. Thank you so much for following. I'm just mostly worried about stuff like that, you know what I mean? Anyway, and just immature gamer kids that aren't really supposed to be on Twitch, that I'm not worried about them trolling. It's more just becoming targeted, I guess. Sorry, I don't want to get all into it. Anyway, being targeted as a female on Twitch, that's basically what it is. Anyway, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I will get ideas about that when we get closer, if we get that goal. People search streamers or very trendy game. No one is going to look for stream whatever. Probably. That's probably true, Raga. I just need to remember that. Because the games that we have on option right now are all pretty old games. Yeah, we just got Seribot Pioneer. Yeah, Science Stream told me about Seribot. So we're actually trying out Seribot today for the first time. I haven't done a whole lot to set it up yet. I just kind of invited it to stream. But between that and switching around some of the things that I allow people to say in chat. We took away I did take away the viewers and followers ban on those words, but I did add a bunch of phrases that include those words. So I'm hoping what does that mean? What is timers? Raga, do you know about Seribot? I've never used it before. Okay, I'm gonna find a horse that looks similar to this one, and we will do an actual horse drawing now instead of me just talking. You know, a couple of art streamers are also game. Okay, great. I feel like those tend to be the best, probably. And I do too, but most of the art streamers that I know who game, they game super late in the day. So I'm never really able to hang out with them. That might be a timer for how often you can say something. Is Poop Monkey banned? No. I would have to ban myself. No, we are trying to eliminate bots without making extra work for my mods. So I'm hoping Seribot helps with that. But yeah, if any of my mods know how to use Seribot, feel free to talk about it in the mod chat and kind of help each other out. Help me out. I don't know how to do it. But right now, I am looking in the poses section. If you guys haven't seen the poses if you want an intense pose, guys, here's where you can find some intense horse poses. I'm gonna pick a standing pose, and then I'm gonna pick one out of there. Hey, KCLVSJC. I'm just gonna say Casey, though. Good to see you, name twin. You know, I met another Casey on here recently. There's 3 of us now. It's a timer good for things like timed practice. Oh. Oh, that's cool. So it's just like a built-in thing. I could just put in that and it will like say something in chat. Nice. Well, thank you. That is cool, right? All right, let's actually, I'm sorry guys. I've been off to a strange start. Well, see. Can't type. Been off to a weird start since I got, Oh, it does like every few seconds. Wow, that's a lot. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Raga. Alright, since we just did the anatomy study of a Przewalski's horse, I'm going to do a drawing of one. Today is Celebrate the Horse Day, guys. That is why we are drawing horses, FYI. We also haven't drawn them in a while, so I figured it was time for a refresher anyway. I feel like horses, and I think you'll hear this from a few creature designers anyway, horses are a really good one to study if you are trying to get into, like, do more creature design or understand animal anatomy in general. They're pretty complex in a lot of ways, but they have a lot of structures that you'll find throughout the animal kingdom that are common in a lot of critters you're going to be drawing, especially, well, anyway, they have really good structures. So what I usually do is what I start off with is I typically tend to draw by shapes, and I'll draw the 3 main sections of the body. So if you are new to sketching from reference and you're not really sure where to start with this, I would not recommend like starting with the eye and then slowly copying every line that you see. You see this a lot with beginner artists, like they just kind of want to draw the outline first and then they want to fill in the animal. But what I recommend doing, oops, undid too far, is actually starting with shapes. And I want you to block in like the biggest areas. I mean, do what you want. You don't have to do what I want, but I think this is maybe the more helpful way to do it. You want to block in like the big areas, like the big shapes that you see. So I tend to do like, especially on a horse, like the barrel, like this area is a big shape, this is a big shape, and this is a big shape. So you kind of want to get those proportions right on your page before you actually start filling in the details. So I'm just kind of looking at the general, like, I guess, proportions of the animal before I'm actually worried about detail. So again, if you're new to drawing, this is a much better way to go about it. It's going to help you over time know kind of how to naturally just kind of move into these shapes, and you won't need as many outlines and stuff. But yeah, try to get your form first, and then look, you know, stop and lean back a little and like check all your proportions. You know, make sure that you're actually drawing what you see rather than what you think you see. Which we'll talk about, I'm sure, at some point. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm checking for, like, say, where's the knees of the horse? Are they actually where, you know, where they should be? For what I'm seeing, here's the knees down here, but if I were to draw a line, the hocks, or like basically the heel of the horse up here, is actually higher than where the knees are in the drawing, or I mean in the picture, right? So it can kind of help give you landmarks for like how far down does this knee bone go, like what's happening right here. And I'm also just gonna go ahead and warn you guys, the hind leg of the horse is like my arch nemesis. We might just do a series of streams where I'm just studying the hind leg, because it's like, for some reason, depending on the angle that it's at, I think it's one of the hardest parts of the body. I need to probably do more analysis of how the ankle bones are working so that I can understand it, but there's like something going on with tendons here that I don't quite get. So I might stop and do a muscle study, personally. But yeah. Once you get your proportions down, then you can go in and start filling in some of the details. Now once you become like super proficient at this, you can start doing things like you know, stylizing your reference, like you're still using the reference, but maybe you're exaggerating certain parts of the animal. Totally fine to do that. But if you're just kind of trying to learn anatomy, it's best to stick to what's actually there, and don't, for example, don't add an eyebrow to the horse. You know, like don't put a little like human smile. you know, those things can come later once you kind of understand. I don't know, like don't make the shoulders massive or something. Like try and just draw what you see now and get those proportions down really well, and then you can go back in future drawings, and that's where the fun stuff happens later. But what we're doing here is we're filling our creative bank account, right? We're studying what it actually looks like so that when we do go to make exaggerated drawings or characters or whatever, that we can actually know what to exaggerate and know kind of how the animal's put together. Oh, no worries, Smurf. I know it's early for you. Thanks for trying. It was good to see you, and no pressure to share what you drew if you don't want to, but I'm proud of you for getting it started there, Smurf. Enjoy your sleeps. Maybe with a less sleepy brain, maybe you'll feel more prepared. The horse is a complex critter to jump into when you're tired. Speaking from current experience right now, so I'm also feeling a little bit foggy about it. But stretching those brain muscles in the art gym. That's right, Ultimate Pumpkin Pie. Yes, art gym. Let's go. Thank you for being my accountability buddy. There's Smurf and everyone else who's here. Thanks for keeping me accountable to actually go to the art gym today. If only I could go to the regular gym as often as I go to the art gym. That's a challenge for another day, though. Yeah, you guys go follow Smurf. Smurf is a sweetie. I was hanging out on Smurf's stream the other day. Was that yesterday? Gosh, my days are all running together already. We're only day 1 into the week. Or day 2. I guess it depends on how you count your calendar. Okay. It was Saturday. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The mushroom. It was so cute. Oh, gave myself hiccups. You know what we didn't do that we need to do, or that I want to do, is a muscle study. Let me post on social media really fast, because I didn't, I was in the middle of getting ready to do that when we got raided, so I decided to hop in and start the stream a little early. That does mean I'm wasn't quite finished. I guess the positive side is that I now have a drawing I can show. That's always nice. About where these muscles are and like what they're actually doing. I need to do more muscle studies. Maybe the next time we do an animal study, I'll start with a muscle study, because I feel like that's a lot of what you're seeing. And I just don't do them. I'm not good at my muscle group. I'm not even good at the names of them, honestly. I probably need to start paying more attention to that too. If anyone has any resources that they'd recommend stuff like that, please let me know. Yeah, they're super essential for sure. I mean, heck, it's like half of why even like studies of these kinds of animals are helpful, because you can see so many muscles in like a thin-haired critter. Have you guys seen those horses that are born with no hair? Those are really good for muscle studies. It's like a walking muscle. It's pretty interesting. Maybe I'll flip one of those actually. That wouldn't freak people out too much. Poor things probably get sunburned all the time, but they look incredible. And you can really appreciate the anatomy of the animal. I think I have them pinned somewhere in my references. See, the hind legs, like this, I need to understand these tendons. Like, I know there's this ankle thing right here, and there's like a tendon right there. It's just, something is going on in there that my brain is just not understanding. And I know that if I could get it, I'd be able to draw the hind leg from like any angle. But hey, that's my first of 1,000 bad drawings, right? Just gotta get them out. I do feel like Przewalski's horses are a little more like donkey-ish, you know? Like their faces, their heads are a lot bigger proportionally to the body than like your average horse would be. At least your average domestic horse. Guilty of all of the above? Yeah, we'll stop and do a stretch break here. Let's take a stretch break. I can't remember if I already posted the Discord link or not, but if anyone has any drawings that they want to share, feel free to drop them in the warm-up art section, and I will share them on screen at the end of stream. And anything that gets posted in between streams, I will just share at the end of the next warm-up stream. So, no sweat if you are watching this, you don't have time to draw now, but you'd like to later. Totally fine. We're going to take a little stretch break, though. So if you'd like to... Ooh, I don't know why you can't see me today. Ugh. Here we go. So take your hand. This is the one I do for carpal tunnel. It's the one that I was told are the best for it. I could be wrong, but that's what the physical therapist told me. She said, take your hand, point it to the ground, and you want to take your other hand and just kind of gently pull towards your body. This should not hurt. It should just feel like a stretch. So if it hurts, then stop. And maybe do a different one. You can do prayer pose, which I'll do here in a second. Prayer pose, I think I just have flexible tendons. Like, this doesn't really... This feels good, but it doesn't hurt. But the prayer pose really doesn't do anything for me. I can't overflex. I can't overextend that wrist tendon, I think, is why. Rotations are good also. Rev the motorcycle. Wiggle and stretch the fingers, kind of do this bit. Boop. You'll observe through hide part, yeah. So this is prayer pose, and you just kind of pull it towards your tummy. So you go. Anyway, you're supposed to hold them for 10 seconds. We'll sit up straight. Oh yeah, let's do our sit up straight one. You guys want a good sit up straight exercise or stretch? This is also what I was told is good. So you take your... I just hold my hands up because it's easier, but you like kind of pull your shoulders, kind of arch your back and pull your shoulders. Try to make your shoulder blades touch in the middle. They're not going to, like, don't overextend yourself, but just hold for 10 seconds. You can like push your neck back too if you want to prevent neck hump. Just kind of like over straighten. They call it make a double chin, basically. Here's the Twitch stream where you talk about your double chin on stream. And then you relax. And like as that, whatever pose you relax into is going to be a more naturally upright pose for you, which is kind of cool. It's just kind of a way to like you're over stretching and over straightening so that your body can naturally adjust. And if you do that like once an hour, over time, as you're sitting at your desk, your muscles are gonna slowly strengthen and just kind of naturally pull your body into a more upright position, which is nice. I need to do more core exercises too, but I'm not doing those on stream. This is not a workout stream. Apparently that's a thing. I did not know that. Did you know that hippos excrete sebum? I did, yes. Stunning creatures up close. Not too close. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they do. They have a natural sunblock. Yeah. Hippos are crazy. Also, distantly related to the horse here, which is kind of cool. Okay. So let's find another horse to draw. We have drawn 2. Let's do like a more modern domestic horse instead of these primitive guys here. Change all. You need to go to a workout stream. I mean, I think some people do, right? Like, people use them as like a live interactive workout thing. Art gym and then the gym. Yeah. I did go to the gym on Saturday. I was gonna go this morning, but I did not get up in time because I didn't go to bed on time. This is becoming a problem. Like, I gotta start getting out of the studio faster. Or earlier so that I can go to the gym. Okay, hairless horse. Also, if anybody wants to learn how to draw horses from a more like traditional how to draw horses type book, on my Pinterest board, if you click it, I do have a section that says How to Draw Horses with Sam Savitt. This is a book I used to own that I actually can't find. I'm really sad about it. I don't know where it went. I think I had it with me when I moved to Colorado. I feel like I remember looking at it, but thankfully years and years ago I had scanned in every page of this book. When I was still living at my parents' house. I did this back in like high school or early college. And thankfully I have it still, just digitally. But if you'd like to look at it, I just linked it in chat. It's got excellent resources for everything about how to draw a horse. To this day, one of my favorite how to draw horse resources. This was a guy who used to do horse illustrations all the time for like westerns and book covers and stuff. So, highly recommend. Yeah, exactly. Out of net, exactly. Yeah, that's part of why I probably will never do an IRL stream because I just worry about that. It tends to attract a certain type. Yeah. Hey, Rock Paper Water! It's good to see you. Exercise does sound like something that's healthy for you. It's probably why I haven't been doing it. I know artists who have said drawing horses is as or almost as hard. Yeah, it is. It's a really complex. It's a complex critter. I'm pulling up a muscular study. In fact, since we're looking at good old Sam Savitt here, I think I'm just going to copy his muscle study of a horse. I think this is a fantastic reference right here. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if I actually scanned in the... I'm going to copy some of these and put them in Discord, because I'm sure some of you guys would love to see these up close. In fact, I may not draw from this today. I might do that off stream and actually like take some time to learn some muscles sometime. Unless you guys want to see that. I feel like that'd be boring to watch. But I am going to keep this here on screen so that I can reference it, because I think it'll be helpful for me. Yeah, it's like all these tendons in this back, this hock area is what I don't understand. Like, I don't know what is going on here. I need to learn more about it. But you know what Sam Savitt has? He has a all-around how to draw horse legs. Look at this. From like every angle. The hind leg is so complex. Like you can see even in his drawings here it gets a little confusing. But it's like these angles that I struggle with. Like it's this blocky, like trapezoidal shape almost. I don't know. I need to study this. Anyway, I'm gonna do that later. But that's all in that Pinterest folder if anyone needs it. So good. Ugh, I wish I could find that book. If anybody has a copy that they want to mail me, I would love it. Let's see. I think it's really hard to find these days too. I think I found it on Thrift Books the other day, but I hesitated on buying it. I keep hoping my copy will show up somewhere. So disappointed that some Twitch communities have such creepy or toxic vibes. Yeah, internet can't be normal. No, and that's also, I mean, that, yeah, definitely is part of my concern. I don't know if you were here earlier, Chris, when we were talking about the game stream. That's part of what's kept me from even trying to stream games on Twitch, especially on this channel, because I just feel like it, I don't know, art is in the name, right? I feel like I should do art. But, I'm just nervous about some of that. Look inside my... everywhere. What is fair? Everyone is so nice and chill here, and I like keeping it that way. Ooh, this horse has tack. Ooh, let's do this one. Could do a just chatting stream that includes the game, but not strictly about the game. Well, apparently, according to Pumpkin, just chatting is even more toxic and creepy. So I don't know. I don't know if there is a same... I don't know if there's like a safe option for that. I feel like, I don't know. Especially, yeah, I don't want to like attract the bad vibes, you know? But I think a lot of it is just being a female on stream too, unfortunately. I don't think it's as bad if you're a guy. But you also very rarely see just chatting streamers that are guys, so it kind of tells you, I think, a lot about that category in general. Anyway. I do waffle sometimes about... I was actually talking to some other folks that were in here earlier about this. But I do waffle sometimes about, like, keeping the face cam. I don't know. For me, I think I just engage better with streams that I can see the person. Maybe not better, because I do hang out on plenty of streams where there's, like, just chatting and there's no mic even. And that's totally fine. So it's not like you have to do that, but for me, for whatever reason, I think my brain just really enjoys like being able to see body language and facial expression, because it makes me feel more like I'm hanging out with somebody. So I guess for the streams where I want to feel like I have company, I guess maybe I should clarify it that way, because a lot of art streams don't do, you know, any kind of cams. A lot of them don't even do mics, and like that they do fine. So I don't know. I think maybe it just depends on what people are in the mood for, like what you're on Twitch for. But I do find that I enjoy those streams with face and mics. Like, or at least, I don't know. I just like feeling like I'm hanging out, I guess. And so I kind of want to offer that, like, especially since I live pretty far away from, like, friends and family. I know I have a lot of friends and family that watch my streams. I know they enjoy feeling like I'm hanging out with them, too. Like, it's a way to kind of keep in touch. So I don't know. I go back and forth, though. I mean, thankfully, nothing bad. It hasn't been since probably... I first got on Twitch and didn't have any any mods or like any bot protection. I think that was probably when I had the most hassle, like heckling about stuff like that. But I don't know. We'll see how the game stream goes. At this point, I'm just guessing it's probably gonna happen. I might extend it by a few days just because I'm not gonna be streaming for like 2 days this month. I'll be down. Yeah. I don't want to give too much information away, but anyway, I just won't be around. Yeah, so maybe I'll extend it by a few days just to help people make up for that. But at this point, I'm thinking it's probably gonna happen. So we'll see how it goes. You know, maybe all my fears will be quelled and there'll be like nothing bad that happens and it'll be fine. And then we can just do like a community game stream fund every once in a while if people want to do more of that. But I don't know. I think for me, it's more the fear of like gaining the notice of some bad actors on Twitch and then getting on some kind of like harass this person list or something. I don't know. Like female streamer you can harass list. I'm sure they exist. I mean, I'm definitely not like big enough for that to probably be a huge concern right now, but don't want to tempt the devil, you know? It just takes careful moderation and cultivating and good stuff. Yeah, no, you're right. If someone is being creeped, yeah. Yeah. See, and I'm also, this is where I really rely so heavily on my mods. Is because, like, sometimes I don't know when people are being trolled. Like, I'm kind of, I don't know. For somebody who has spent as much time on the internet as I have, I can be a little internet stupid. Like, I don't always know when people are being trashy. So I do appreciate my mods, yeah. Thank you guys for helping. Yeah, you're right, Rock. You're right. You're right. And thank you, Dangerous Buttons, for contributing some bits of cheese. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And BJ White. Oh my gosh, thank you. Man, you've contributed a lot. 28,000 bits of cheese. Holy cow. I think you're right, Amaze. No, I think you're right. What? Me? Hold on, me? Overthinking something to an unhealthy degree? What? That would be a first. That would be a first time in my whole life. Sorry, that was a lot of sarcasm. I apologize. You know, it does happen. It does happen. That's why I'm just kind of, yeah. We'll see how it goes. If I was super uncomfortable, I wouldn't even have the bits of cheese challenge. So we're gonna try it out. We'll see. Mood though, right? Yeah, it takes one to know one, right, Amaze? You once saw a thing about how thinking about the worst thing that could happen and the best thing that could happen, and what actually happens is always between the two. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, well, thank you, Rock. No, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Enough people have said that they'd like to hang out while I play games, so I'm not gonna, you know, if you guys want to hang out with me, I'm flattered and I'm happy to oblige. I mean, frankly, I don't really play games very often because I don't have time, so I think the trick is going to be to find a time when I can do it that it won't bother my roommate. I'll have to talk with her and see if there's like a Sunday coming up where I can kind of be streaming that isn't going to bug her. Because I'll have to stream probably from my apartment. If my PS2 was working, we could do a PS2 game, but my PS2 is not working right now. I think it finally kicked the bucket. I'm doing the thing that I always tell myself not to do, and that I tell people not to do, which is drawing it line by line. It's such a hard habit to break, though. So let's get back to these. I'm gonna get back to some more, like, flurried-looking lines here. I don't know if that's a term. It's just the word that came out of my mouth was that. I want to understand you, leg shape. I want so badly to know how you are a shape that you are. Nope. Get the bad drawings out, guys. That's what we're doing. Ah. See, this is happening because I didn't do my structure drawing first. And this is why I always remind myself and you guys to try and do your structure drawings first. So that you can work out the details after you've got the structure and the proportion down. I'm so bad about forgetting to do this properly. Such a bad habit. Oh, we have an ad. Wouldn't be an artist if you didn't have an overactive mind. Yeah, I suppose so. That's probably true. Big shapes first. I know, I'm trying. I even said it like 6 times. I called myself out, Amaze. You don't have to call me out too. Alright, it is 11:15.
4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Ooh. We just got a really big wind gust. Ooh, hopefully that means we're gonna get some clouds. Maybe a storm? That'd be great. Forget the name of this kind of tack. It must just be like for... because there's no nose bridge. It's like a super light harness. There's just like a bit and one behind the ear. It must just be something for like cattle, maybe like some kind of more... no. If anyone knows more about kind of thing, please let me know. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do an active pose. Left-hand man. You see me avoiding the hind legs? I drew them. I went more sketchy. Oh, I didn't finish them. You're right. I thought I had drawn this one. I just forgot. I didn't mean to. This is the part I don't like. I drew the part that I don't like. I feel like I understand the hoof pretty well. But it does help, right? Like, I don't feel like I don't stress about drawing that part of the horse. It's just the parts I don't... What are you? See, it still looks wrong. Okay. To the red light. I wanna be your left-hand man. Not thought a single word's wrong. No, you're gonna stay. I'm gonna find an active pose this time. Cause if I sing words wrong. Let's do a portrait, actually. I don't think I've ever done a horse portrait on stream. 70. Maybe I did. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been too long. This one looks great. Nope, it's blurry. Never mind. It's not great. This one looks better. It's from a funny angle. Maybe I should do a regular angle. Probably never saw it coming. Give, so I give up you. No room for you yet, but enough. My heart is lit up. Here it is again. For me. Okay. It's also really helpful to look at like how the hair is flowing. I don't know. I feel like it's really easy to just make stuff up when it comes to the manes and tails of horses. And this is actually pretty useful. Hey, Blue Skittle! How's it going? Good to see you. You just reminded me, we have a lot of artists in chat that I totally have forgotten to shout out. I think Amaze has gotten a few of you, but you guys aren't following some of these artists in chat, or if you just didn't know. Let's oh, Raga just did it. There's quite a few. And I forget how to do the thing. We got Rock Paper Water and Chris Wright and Andrea No Art. We got so many folks in chat. I don't know if you can do multiple shoutouts at once. I forget how that works, but you guys should all go follow everybody. There's many good art folks in the chat, and I'm quite honored. How's your day going, Blue? Or your evening, I guess I should say, right? Afternoon? I don't know. Time zones are confusing. I hope your time zone is going great. Whatever time zone it is. Okay, it is good. I'm glad it's going well. It is 11:23 for me. I'm gonna try and sketch a few more of these, and then we're gonna look at what you guys have been drawing. So if you have any warm-ups you'd like to share, don't forget you can pop into the Discord and drop them in there. You can also, if you don't want to join the Discord, because I totally get it, there's a million Discords out there that can be overwhelming. Feel free to post a link in chat, as long as it is a work-safe link that is allowed, it's fine. And it doesn't have to be a horse, it could be something else. You know, if you felt like drawing motorcycles today, totally fine. Just share whatever it is that you did at the art gym this morning, so that we can all be inspired and encouraged to continue to keep working out those art muscles and improving referencing things. always fun to see what other people are working on. There's one. Already along. Doing other boring related stuff. Tax related stuff. Ew, gross. Gross. I'm so sorry, Blue Skittle. Well, thank you for spending some of your time here. And, yeah. Appreciate having you. Play. Don't know if Andrew's still here. There we go. Should I do a crazy? Let's do a crazy face. I've never done a crazy horse face before. Let's do this one. Can you guys even see that? No. Try a horse sneezing? Yeah. I mean, this one kind of looks like it's sneezing, right? Maybe? Or it's just becoming demon spawn, you know, one of the two are happening here, certainly. Oh look, it's sneezing. Chew! Ah! Why is my eraser never worked lately in Krita? Krita's doing weird things, guys. Oh, it's singing, yeah. Could be singing. It's a Disney horse. What do you think it's singing about? If you were a horse, top two things you would sing about are food, right? Probably. Maybe rolling around in the dirt, because horses like doing that. Or running. Running would be a good thing to sing about if you're a horse. They run a lot. Fast little critters. Green grass of home. There, that's true. Eating grass, eating all the hay and grass. Singing an Adele song. Yes. Hello. How would you make that as like a horse whinny? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again. I don't know why I tried to do that with a mic this close to my mouth. I was trying to like make a whinny and it just sounded like I was falling down bumpy stairs or something. Oh my gosh. There it is. Look at you guys. There's a bunch of songwriters in chat. He's yelling if he keeps it up, he's gonna get hoarse. Oh, Yanni. Oh, Yanni. That was a good one. That was very cheeseworthy. That was a good joke. I like that one. Oh yeah, saving. I should do that. Thank you. I don't think I'd save this whole time. Not that that ever happens. I'm usually really good at saving. I definitely don't have a chat bot reminder for it or anything, because I forget all the time. It's not like I've been drawing online and digitally since I was 14, you know? I'm way past the stage where you forget to save, like, come on. JK, I'm the worst, actually. Something I want to point out about the horse head that can help you sort of orient some things about it. We'll talk about it up here maybe. So there's like, if you were to draw a line, sorry, I'm not sure why my voice is so weak these days. I apologize that it's like raspy and cracking. I don't know what is going on. Maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. It seems to be worse when I'm tired or getting sick. But if there was a circle, like right here, so for the cheek, basically you have like this circle here, right? Maybe it's more of an oval, sorry. You would think I could draw a circle, but I can't. So there's like a circle for the cheek, right? And then right at the edge of the upper end of that circle, that's where the ears tend to come out. It's also, you kind of see the rest of the horses, you see this a lot in how to draw horse books, right? And so you just kind of like add the bumps. But the ear always comes out, it's kind of like just behind where if there was a line from the cheek going up, it's like it comes out right behind there. You can see it on the skull, right? So here's that cheekbone. The ear comes out right here. This is where the ear would be. Or I guess on this horse it's right there. But yeah, anyway. You can see it. Once you see it, it's really hard to unsee it. So like even right from this angle, it's like right behind that oval is where the ear comes. So try to keep that in mind. It'll help you kind of position the bits of the face. Step 1, draw an oval. Step 2, draw the rest of the horse. That is such a funny meme. Don't hunch. Correct the posture. I feel myself hunching. Find a way to like stylize this crazy hair without it looking too intense, but I think I'm just making it intense. Oops. Okay, just in case anybody is drawing along and you would like to be a part of the showcase, I am going to be looking at those in probably the next, I don't know, we'll say probably 15 or 15. I might slap some color on this. So basically when I'm done with this portrait, I think is when I'll have to call it today. Otherwise I could stay here and study horses all day. They have a really complex anatomy. There's a lot going on, a lot you can learn from looking at horse references. So if you are feeling it and you want to keep going, feel free to keep dropping your warm-ups in that warm-up section. Don't feel like you have to stop just because the stream ends. Like I said, I can always show anything that doesn't get shown on stream today. I can show on stream tomorrow at the end of stream. So it's never too late to participate. Oh, I forgot to hit randomize on this part of the playlist. Sorry, guys. We hear some of these songs a lot because they're the very first few songs. Hopefully you guys aren't tired of them. This one's actually so quiet you can barely hear it anyway. Using the Procreate app, so don't really need to worry about saving. That's nice. Yeah. Alright, clicked random. Now with the hair, it can be kind of complex, right? It's a little confusing. But what I like to do is take it in chunks, right? So there's like this chunk, this chunk, this chunk. I'm kind of like seeing different sections. And sometimes like sketching those out first and then drawing in the details can sort of help. This one's kind of hard because, yeah, like you said, Chris, it's a bit of a bedhead. It's like, obviously it's an action pose, so you're catching this animal in the middle of like throwing its head around. So there's a lot of craziness going on with the hair right now. But it can still be helpful to like, I don't know, just kind of get a feel for the movement. Like that, you can see there's a lot of like swooshing happening, like pulling his head probably toward the camera, so a lot of the hair is kind of flying over to the right shoulder. So keeping in mind and like asking yourself questions, right? We didn't really talk about that today, but that's the main difference, in my opinion, than in copying versus studying. You're trying to ask yourself questions about why things are happening, why certain lighting situations are happening, what kind of muscles are you seeing tensed, and as you ask yourself those questions, it's going to help you kind of log that stuff away to remember for later when you go back to draw an image another time. I swear we just heard this. Sorry, those are very loud. I'm trying to keep them a little quieter. Oh, enjoy your lurk, Rock. Sorry, I didn't see that before. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for the lurk. Yeah, keeping in mind the motion can sort of help you figure out, you know, what's going on for later, too. Yeah, find the gesture and ask questions. Exactly. And I keep repeating this, and for those of you who are here a lot, you're probably tired of hearing me say it, and I apologize for that. I know there's always like new folks popping in, and I just want to reiterate that, like, you might be looking at me drawing this and be like, wow, I could never do that. But here's the thing, here's the cool thing about art is that you can. Literally anybody can do this. It's just a matter of training your observation eye and filling your creative bank account with information. You know, so that as you go, you don't need to study for every single line sometimes, because eventually you get to a place where you've studied an animal or a person or a pose or something so many times that you are proficient enough to kind of be a little more inventive. And that's sort of the end goal, right? That's what we want to achieve out of studies. It's not, the goal of these isn't to make a perfect replica. That's not really in the long term. That's not going to teach you how to draw. That's going to teach you how to copy. And while that is a helpful skill, and it's definitely not something I'm knocking, especially if you're going to get into, like, you know, photorealism or something, totally fine. But if your goal is to learn to draw and learn to draw without reference, you have to at some point start to make that transition of, I'm not just trying to copy this image anymore, I'm now actually trying to learn from the image, and that's when you start to learn how to draw. Because what you're doing in your brain is you're switching from just copying line for line and making a replica to actually, like, asking questions about why things look the way that they are and trying to draw a little bit more expressively, I suppose. And over time, that's going to translate into something like the skill set that you want. But it does take time. And art's one of those things that a lot of people get frustrated early on and like, oh, it doesn't, I mean, I struggle with this, heck. It's like, oh, if it doesn't look right the first time or two, I just get frustrated and feel like, oh, I give up, you know? Because it's hard. It's a long game is what art is. It's not something that happens overnight. And you just have to be willing to embrace that, and even like overcoming that fear of failure, I think, too, and just like showing your artwork along others is hard. So if you're somebody who's showing your work on warm-up streams, if you're somebody who'd like to get to that point, that's all going to be helpful for you in the long term, because eventually it's going to get you to a place where you'd start to be more excited about discovering things in art and asking questions rather than feeling like pressured to constantly make a perfect drawing. That's something I'm trying to work in myself, and so I'm repeating that more for me than anybody. But I do appreciate you know, those who participate, and even if you're participating without showing us, you know, that's still really cool that you're trying to push through that, you know, that block maybe, or that that intimidation factor of like making a bad drawing, right? Even if you're the only person who's ever going to see it, it can still be really discouraging. So I believe in you. You got this. I'm going to slap some color on this one just because I haven't done a color study yet today, and I kind of like doing those. And then we will look at your work. So one more time, if you were wanting to participate and you have not already joined the Discord and dropped your art in there, feel free to do so now. Or, as always, if Discord is too much and you just rather hang out and chat, you can still post a link to any sketches that you've done if you want to take a photo or screenshot if you're working digitally. And drop that in the chat. As long as the reference you worked from is work safe, you are totally welcome to share it. Love to see it. Lives us up where we belong. Love makes us act like we put our lives away for one happy day. Just for one day, you will be me. Oh, I like this brush for adding fur texture, actually. That's the other thing that's fun to do with these. It gives me a good opportunity to just sort of experiment with Krita, because I haven't done a lot of that outside of warm-up streams.
cleared the tower. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Okay, I'm gonna get way too caught up in this if I don't just brush in some colors here. So let me just quickly finish the hair color before I get too sucked into this, and then I think we're gonna look at some of your work. So if you were kind of waiting in the wings, wanting to share your work, now is your chance. I will be pulling those up here in about 2 minutes, maybe less. T-minus 2 minutes. We're gonna do the warm-up share, and then we will go ahead and wrap up stream. So let's see what you guys drew. And again, for anyone who just got here, or if you missed it earlier, feel free to keep drawing. If you're still working on your warm-ups, you can just post them later, and I will share them at the end of stream tomorrow. So there is no rush ever. Please don't feel pressured to hit a certain, I don't know, to go faster than you need to in order to learn what you need to learn, right? The whole point of this is to learn, not to have a race. So please take your time. All right, got this little bit scroungy guy, a little dirty, got some scars. Okay. There we go. Baby, it's the only way down. Okay, think I'm done. Let's look at what you go. Oh yeah, saving. Thank you. Appreciate. Finish my horse. Had to color at least one. Let's see. Oh, you guys can't even see that. If you have any links to share to some images that you did, feel free to post them in chat. I'm gonna go look through the Discord and see what you guys made. Oh baby, it's a long way down to the bottom of the river. Oh, we got some from Amaze, looking awesome today. Way down. Let me open this in its own tab. Nope, maybe not. Hold on. Just bring them over here. So, for anybody who's new to the Discord, just look over in this stream events section. You will find the warm-up art section. So, oh, we got one from Outernet. Then we'll look at that one first. Outernet, I don't know if you're in here. I don't know if you used reference Outernet or if this was a joke, but it is very cute. But make sure, guys, when you post stuff in here, just don't post any finished pieces. It should be very clear that you've used... They can be silly, as sometimes it's fine, but it should be clear that you used reference. You don't have to show the reference that you used. If you choose to, like Amazing Fan did here, that's totally fine. But don't feel like you have to. But thank you, Adonat, for drawing a shark. It was Shark Week last week, for anybody who missed it. Yeah, thanks for throwing some in today. No worries. I'm happy to look at them. And if you guys aren't following Amazing Fan 15... you gotta go check them out. Alright. Really, really good structure right off the bat. Amaze. Awesome as always. Let me make sure I pull up, just in case I get any links. I want to open up a new tab. It's a long way down. And like I said, no pressure to share, folks, if you don't want to. It is totally okay. I know plenty of people draw along that don't want to share. It is alright. But if you do, Discord's the easiest place for me to find it. But if you can also post a link in chat if you'd like to, so feel free to do that. Okay, I got my extra one pulled up here. Perfect. Yeah, Amaze, this looks great. I think you did a fantastic job, honestly. You got that tough part of the leg there, man. Oof. And this is a tough pose, too, because if you look, I mean, it can be really hard to translate this. You've got this this leg that this horse is really almost falling on. This is a really low, like a low gallop for a horse. Interesting pose. But yeah, it's kind of like pushing off the ground there, and then this that pushes this foot forward, and it actually looks like it's lower in the ground than the drawing. So that's hard to get that. I think you did a great job here. This hind leg looks fantastic. And of course the hair is great too. I love it. You got the anatomy down, the structure is really solid in this rib cage area. There's a lot going on here. Like, this is kind of a tough angle. Honestly, you picked a really hard reference drawing. A trackball experiment. Oh, so you did that with a mouse out of net? This one right here? Nice. That would be hard. That would be hard. Do you draw as well? Would love to see some drawings from you. Feel free to participate anytime. Yeah, really nicely done, Amaze. Good form, good structure. Let's see what else we got. We got another one from Amaze here. They're both so good, I know, right? Yeah, that was you picked some really, like, these are some kind of intense poses to jump right into. Amaze, did you do any just like standard skeletal studies before you did it? Or did you just jump right into these? Yeah, these are not easy structures here. Let's see. This looks great. And like I said, folks, you can use you can show the reference if you want, but you don't have to. Everybody kind of does it differently. It's totally fine either way. Yeah, drawing a horse from this angle is tough too. This, you can see like that line that you drew right here, this line of motion. For anyone who's new to drawing, this is a, excuse me, a motion line or an action line. Kind of gets you it's almost like a tree trunk, and then you build the branches off, right? So that's kind of what, sorry, my voice is cracking a lot today. Okay, whew. But yeah, these are some tough angles because you have to draw the foot at a weird angle here because it's like curving up back toward the camera. This, oh my gosh, Amaze. This. Okay, tell me the truth though. This was tough to draw, right? Like this right here. This is actually a really nicely structured way of looking at these things. I kind of want to... Gosh, my goodness. I apologize, everybody. I think I might be coming down with something. I've got some really weak vocal cords right now. Come on, voice. You can do it. Don't be a frog. Be a voice. Okay, no, it's still froggy. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix this. I wish I could, but anyway, yeah. You took a really hard pose here and challenged yourself. I'm proud of you. That's awesome. I probably didn't challenge myself nearly enough. Of all these horses, it's probably hay fever. Oh my gosh. There are some horses outside, Yanni, so you could be onto something there. Haven't done any skeletal studies, just tried to break the shapes down. Yeah, hey, that's a good way to do it too. I feel like I would need to do a skeletal study before jumping into something like this. This would be a toughie. Just trying to understand like the three-dimensionality of everything, I think, is hard. But you did a good job. You pushed yourself and you made two gorgeous reference studies. And I think, unless I missed one in chat, I think that's all we have today. So that's just totally fine. I don't mind people just hanging out too. But for those that drew along and didn't share, I'm still proud of you as well. I know that there were a few folks who did, so just keep trying. Don't give up. These look fantastic, and if one day you feel like sharing, we'd love to see it. If anyone is drawing right now and they were kind of hurrying and trying to finish the drawing, don't feel like you have to scramble to get it posted right now. Just go post it. Wait, why didn't that just move over? What the heck? Just go drop it in there, and I'll show them at the end of next stream, okay? So I'll be streaming again tomorrow. In fact, let's see what tomorrow's is. Oops, that's wrong. Hold on. There we go. Tomorrow's study is... Oh, we're doing snakes tomorrow for World Snake Day. So if you're somebody who's afraid of snakes, that might not be the stream for you. We'll be doing that tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. I will be back on stream today at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, so in just over 4 hours from now, I'll be back. So if anybody wants to come back and hang out, would love to see you again. Don't forget to drop in the last of if you did not have a chance to submit any bits of cheese. You got about 5 minutes to submit them before I will end the stream. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid. But, we'll be back in 4 hours. So you can always donate them again at this afternoon if you missed it today. But for now, I am gonna find somebody to raid into. Thank you, Maze, for posting those links. If anyone needs my links, there they are in chat. Thank you, Maze, for being on top of that. I appreciate you. If you would like to follow me on socials. You can find them there. If you'd like to follow me on Discord, or join me on Discord, I should say, you can find me there. I also have a YouTube channel. If you type !YouTube, you could check that out, but you don't have to. Anyway, I usually just post warm-up sketches there. Or warm-up sketch streams. So if you miss these streams, they stay on Twitch for about 14 days. And then I upload them to YouTube. I'm a little behind. So, oh, you know what? Let's raid into Maya. Maya raided us last week, and I never got to do a raid back. So let's go ahead and raid into Maya. Working on learning some new 3D like Blender stuff. I was actually lurking on her stream yesterday because she was going through some Blender tutorials, which actually might be kind of cool. I was going to see if you guys wanted to go through tutorials maybe sometime for warm-ups. Because I have a bunch saved that I have not had time to go through. Nadeski, hey! Thank you so much for popping in, and thank you for being here and for saying hi. It's lovely to meet you. Thanks for popping by. And for the sub, also. I noticed that yesterday. You subbed when I wasn't even streaming, and so I really appreciate that. Thank you for pushing that little sub goal a little bit higher. It was really kind of you. But yeah, we're about to raid into Maya. I'll be back in 4 hours, so if anybody wants to come hang out later today, I will probably be working on some paintings, and I might finish that sea slug dragon project that we started last stream, because I got raided and then got very distracted. But for anyone who missed it, we were just cataloging the sea slug dragon designs that I've been working on. So if you want to come back at 4, I'll probably be doing a mixture of that and painting. But anyway, it was nice to meet you too, Pioneer, and thanks again for that raid. That was from shoot, I'm gonna miss it. From Spirit Bear Grove. Thank you guys, and for anyone who hung out from that raid, thank you. It was nice to have you here. If you wanted to follow, feel free to click that follow button, but if not, that's okay too. We'll catch you next time, maybe, and we'll see you over at Maya's. Bye-bye!